Welcome back, awesome Action Toy fans and subscribers. It is the Acid Rain World double build today. And speaking of today, today is Thursday, the 12th of October, 2023. If you're watching this later and I've only just published it, that's because they go to Patreon first. Going to see everything there early, and there's extra content and free and inclusive entries, extra entries into our prize draws and raffles when they happen. It's free for 7 days. You can cancel anytime in 7 days and it won't cost you a penny. Link in the top right of the screen. Now, please consider joining. It does help support this channel. Okay, let's have a look. We're looking at Nadia and Moriah. So Nadia is the F109 and then Moriah is the Sand Team, the 88. Let's look at Nadia's box first. Great artwork. Originally, and I believe still now, all the artwork was done by Kit Lau on the boxes, but I'm not sure that's still the case now. And then Kit Lau is the creator of Acid Rain. Pretty cool, like that. Back, it shows, quite difficult to have a look. It always had these dark backgrounds. Shows her what she comes with. What she comes with looks pretty good. Not much else to see. And then Moriah, again, pretty nice artwork. And the back shows what she comes with. Looks nice as well. Right, let me unbox these two, set them up, and we'll get a look at what they're actually like. Stay tuned. I'll do this off camera. I'll be back in an instant. And here they both are. Very easy to pose and set up. The articulation does seem to be different. I don't mean because of sculpt that will have a factor. These are definitely different sculpts, but the actual articulation method does appear to be different. I'll look at that closely in a moment. So what they come with? So with Nadia, is it Nadia? I've got everything she comes with on her already. With Moriah, the only other thing I couldn't attach, which is a bit disappointing, I couldn't find anywhere for this, is her rather nice knife here, which get a bit of focus on that. I couldn't find anywhere to stow that, keep that on. There might be a place for it because I'm looking at those sort of grip clip things there, so I need to look a bit closer perhaps in a second. But she does look great. They both look great. Both come with this, it looks like this same assault rifle, different sidearms, and quite nice on Nadia's. Her sidearm is actually part of that bag, so that's pretty damn cool. So let's get a close look. I'll go with Moriah first because that's the one I want to see if the knife can fit anywhere. They've got the same gun, just slightly different colouring, which looks really big, but both can shoulder it despite the size due to articulation, which is nice. I think Moriah here has got the better face sculpt. It's sort of hidden behind that master, but I don't like the way they've done the hair. I know it's supposed to be shaved and stuff, but just looks like it's been stuck on. So it's a bit, yeah, it's not one mould. I know it's like easy to do that way. Anyway, with the knife, just straighten her out a little bit. You see her sidearm, I've just popped into the holster there. Very nice, and it does have a drilled barrel like all the Acid Rain guns. Looks really cool, nice small size. Then the main gun again looks fantastic, very big. Again with a drilled barrel, got some serious rounds coming out of that, and her face looks pretty good. And I see the 88 Sands sort of team number logo on her chest armor there. Okay, so apart from this gun, which she does hold quite nicely, as we can see. Come out. It looks like this gun you can maybe take out the magazine or maybe take this out, but you can't. Well, I can't. So apart from this gun, she also has two grenades, which are on her person, her waist there, which look good, and they can be popped off. And then the last thing she has is that mask, which you pop off the head, take underneath from the neck, and then you can get it down. You see the face sculpt there. Nicely detailed, does look good. The way the armor is on the sort of sculpting here, which I think, can we take this off? Looks like it's just one. Oh no, you can take the armor off. If you take that off, it's a bit hard to put back on again. I think it's just one side clips. Then she looks so out of proportion with like this big sort of indent. But nicely done, very nicely done. I do like this colour scheme. That knife's got those. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that can attach to her somewhere. I wouldn't be surprised if it does, because acid rain rod is very, very, I'll say sneaky, but very well thought out, generally speaking. But nowhere that I can see at the moment that will attach to her. But she's a nice looking figure. Okay, let's get a look at Nadia. So, same gun again. I think I prefer this colour scheme. I mean, both colour schemes are great. And I guess it really makes her hair pop. Face sculpt is okay, but I think that hair looks even worse. Like it's just like it's a wig, it's a toupee stuck on. Don't get me wrong, the sculpt is nice, just I don't think that's the best way of doing it. Can shoulder the gun, you see. Even though it's got different articulation. Interestingly, she's got the exosuit part on the arms there. And then Moriah's got the exosuit palms on the on the legs. So I guess she can run faster, she can lift more, something like that. Let's pop this gun off. I haven't actually had a good look at her other gun yet, which is inside this satchel here. Let's get a closer look at her first. See that her mask is slipping a little bit. Now, if I pop her head off, I can pop this off. There we go. Get a better look at her head and face sculpt. It's not bad, but then that hair, look, it just looks like it's plopped on top. Then the other gun, got this little bag sort of thing here, or satchel, and you can just pull out this and you get this other gun here, which would be a lot easier to hold, I think, because the handle's not as wide as the main gun. There we go. Again, it's a dual barrel, and nice to have the little strap. So you've got the bag part, you can just shoulder this gun over the shoulder, or the shoulder and head. But it's quite nice having it with the little part here. You see there's two little notches and two little grooves or indents where they slot into. Okay, so let's have a look at articulation and differences. So the shoulders, I'm sure, are different. This appears to be an older body on this one, an older female buck body. So head is a left and a right, up, down, side to side. Very good, but let me zoom out. It's a very good articulation, but it just feels a touch loose. Shoulders all the way around. There is a shoulder roll, but it's very small. Yeah, this is the older style. To the side, she's getting pretty good though for acid rain road, getting almost 90. Bicep, considering she's got the arm exosuit sort of part on. Look at that, well over 90, just fantastic. Trunk is hidden under the vest, so it's very limited, but waist is free. Hands is gun articulation on the right hand, and twist, and then wave articulation on the left hand and twist. Hips, not bad, pretty good on the outwards. Forwards, yeah, it's not great, starts to turn outwards there. Backwards though is pretty good, so together it's okay. There's a thigh twist, double kneecap, and as we expected, acid rain rolled super tight, and the knee is not that ugly. She should have a boot turn, because acid rain has boot turns. I wish Georgia would put boot turns more often. Has a good tippy toe. Dorsiflexation's a bit lacking because it's got the big tongues in the shoes, and she also has the foot swivel in and out. So the difference between her and Nadia, and sorry, Moriah, appears to be the shoulders. Mariah's got the butterfly, look at that, butterfly joint shoulders, which move huge amounts. So this is the newer version that we saw on the NX2179. It's nice that they are different because it sort of differentiates them more. You can see their legs are different sculpted on the top, though their lower legs are the same. Groin is different. The waist, hard to say on the waist of these vests in a way. But obviously the arm is different, and the forearms slightly different, I think, or maybe the same. Forearms and hands might be the same. Okay, so articulation, head. Really good forwards and backwards. Side to side is okay. Turning's great. Shoulders all the way around. Fantastic roll on that butterfly joint. Outwards, it's going to start to pull. It's yeah, almost the same, but she can do this really well. Biceps going to be over 90 degrees, but a long way. I don't think my arm can go that tight on 90 degrees. Over 90 degrees, sorry. Her trunk is easy to do because her arm is only like a half a trunk, half a body, so forwards and backwards. Well, forwards is small, backwards is okay, side to side and turn. Waist can turn forwards and backwards, so together she'll come apart if you try and sit her down, which is a bit unfortunate. She will struggle to sit down properly. Much more than that, she'll come apart. However, her sideways is not bad on both sides. You're getting an ugly sort of gap there. And she can twist nicely. The hands, again, is gun articulation and the wave articulation the same. Thighs won't go as far because she's got the exosuit stuff on her legs. So it's a bit disappointing on that. If not, she'll probably go further. Feels a bit loose in the hip as well. Let's make sure they're pushed in properly. Forwards and backwards, not as great. Again, those exosuit parts and the sculpting does get in the way a little bit. So thigh twist, double kneecap, and despite having the exosuit parts, look at that. The exosuit does not deteriorate that double knee bend, which is fantastic. And the feet, again, it's the same. Boot turn, dorsiflexation, sorry, tippy toe dorsiflexation, which is small, and the same swivel in and outwards. Pretty nice going, have to be said. Shoulders are fantastic. Okay, let me just set them up and let's get an idea of the height and do a comparison with some other figures. So let's get our Moriah set up, our Nadia set up, and our Moriah set up. This one's Nadia, other one's Moriah. Okay, let's get an idea of size. Okay. Should be pretty standard. Ooh, nearly fell over then. About 10.5 as we'd expect. And again, maybe approaching 11 because of the hair, possibly. This one again. Yeah, it feels like she is slightly taller than her. Okay, comparison. So, let me compare to my NX2179, who I love so much. This is the one I looked at the other day with the butterfly joint shoulders too. Interestingly, it looks like to be a different bug body. Now, this is a custom head that I purchased, not the original head, because I think it looks better than the original head. The original head is nice, but this just looks better. And obviously, being the same manufacturer, they scale, but you can see that the NX2179 is far more slender, despite being a cyborg, robot, whatever. Then let's look at the, I guess, Octavia, the Harpooner. They recently released Joy Tour one, which I reviewed. I'll leave a link in the top right for you, who looks fantastic. And this is a Joy Toy female. Let's go ahead, look it up a little bit. And you see that they could all work in the same universe. Come on, Joy Toy, stand up for me. There we go. Quite happily in the same universe. They scale well and look pretty good together too. Two good releases from Toys Lance from Acid Rain World. I do like them. I've got two of the of the Nadias and one Moriah. I kind of wish it was the other way around, actually, if I think about it, but both are very good. Worth checking out if not got any acid rain weld. Oops, that's what's a custom. If you haven't got any acid rain welder figures yet, it's worth checking out these two, particularly after female troops. But bear in mind, acid rain weld is expensive, but you do get what you pay for. Great accessories, great quality, great articulation, and generally very good paint jobs. Okay, this is All Smash Toys signing out, saying please like, share, subscribe, check out the Patreon, and check out the video description below as well for some discount links to some of the better toy sellers. I'll see you next video. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye bye.